Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Gris going for the Inuksuit achievement. This is to break all of the stone cairns in the second half of Chapter 2. So there's going to be a total of 14. You know you have started the second half of the chapter after this transition. You're going to be in this cloudy area on tracks. Make sure you walk forward. You're going to get to this part where you climb up a windmill, and then after that, you're going to go to the left. Once the color turns back on and the background is going to be red, that's going to be when you can start grabbing this type of sub-collectible. So first one up is going to be pretty obvious. It's going to be right here as we get in, right under this obvious glyph looking thing. So just make sure you break it. You're going to use your ground pound ability in order to break these. So make sure you do that. That's going to take care of the first one. Moving on to the next one, we're going to move to the left, climb up the stairs, and then we're going to get into the level. You're going to get another staircase right here, and just above this staircase is going to be the second one right here. Make sure you ground pound it, and that's going to be 2 out of 14. Moving on, we're going to climb up from this point to make sure you take the rock buddy up onto this rock. You are going to find number 3 right here. Make sure you break that. It's going to be to the left side of this mechanism right here, which is going to be our first major puzzle of this segment of the level. So make sure you take the left slope up and then make sure you get to the middle. Ground pound the middle in order to set the mechanism. That's going to get that thing going. We're going to need to make our way to the right. In this alcove is going to be collectible number 4, so make sure you smash that. And that's going to take care of another one. Then back to the puzzle that we need to do. We're going to make our way back up to the middle. As you can see, there's going to be this bit of the mechanism that's going to rock back and forth. We're going to want to hop on it from the right side, and then we're going to use our constellations in order to build a platform on the left side. Make sure you take these up here, and you're going to find collectible number 5 right here. So make sure you smash that. Once you have that one taken care of, we're going to take the small rocker off to the left right here. This is going to take us outside. We're going to need to do the tower puzzle. Long story short, this is going to result in us getting one of the constellations we need to cross the other way. There is going to be a main type of collectible out here in the form of a memento that we need for that achievement. So make sure you grab that along the way if you're going for that achievement. Thankfully, you can come back to it through chapter select if you do miss it here. We're going to cut out the puzzle just for the sake of brevity. So make sure you grab the constellation and the collectible if you want that, and then make your way back to the mechanism room. With this constellation, we should be able to head back and then use it to cross to the other side. And then once we cross to the other side, we're going to head up, and then we're going to find our next collectible right over here. So make sure you smash that. That is going to be number 6. Once we take care of that one, we're going to now head outside. We're going to have a little bit of a climb. It's hard to get lost here, so just follow the path as you normally would. What's going to happen is you're going to get to a slope right here. Make sure you take that up. Then we're going to be back outside. We're going to have another slope, which is going to basically loop us back to that same point, but higher up. So make sure you jump to the left, and then you're going to find this little small room right here. Make sure you don't miss this collectible. It's going to be pretty well hidden, but it's going to be in this little room. That's going to be number 7, which is going to put us at the halfway point. Once you take care of that one, we're going to head back outside. We're going to climb up these rocks right here on the left, which is going to take us to the roof of the room that we were just in. We're going to use our ground and pound to break open the roof. That's going to build a nice little staircase we can take to get higher up. As soon as you get to the next floating island right here, you're going to find the 8th collectible right here. Make sure you smash that. There is going to be a memento off to the right here. However, that's not going to be the focus of this guide, so make sure you tune back soon where we cover those. Again, if you miss it here, you can always come back later through chapter select. But nonetheless, back to this, we're going to head over here back to the left and then get back onto the track, which is going to eventually take us back into the mechanism room. So make sure you just head all the way back there. Once you get into the hallway that takes you back to the mechanism, you're going to have collectible number 9, so make sure you grab that one. Once you take care of that, we're going to head to the mechanism. We should be higher up on it. You're going to want to jump in the middle. You're going to want to be between these two moving platforms right here. And then you are going to use your ground and pound to push both down in order to get the mechanism moving. Once you have that set, you should be able to cross to the bottom left corner right here where you will find collectible number 10. Give that a good ground and pound, and that's going to leave us with 4 left. So once we have that, we are able to take the mechanism to get higher up. So make sure you head over to the middle balancing beam segment. Then you're going to ride either one of the 2 cogs up. We're going to start out with the left one, take this one up, and then we're going to get off on the left side. So just make sure you try to steer your way over here to the left. Once you get off, we're going to then proceed forward. What's going to happen next is you're going to head outside. This is going to be where you need to do the hot air balloon puzzle. The consequence of this is to get one of the constellation bits so you can cross the mechanism and then get to the right side. There is also going to be a memento out here that you can grab along the way, so feel free to grab both of these things. There isn't going to be anything out here concerning this particular set of collectibles for this particular achievement. So long story short, grab the memento if you want it. Make sure you grab the constellation bit as you do need it to proceed on with the story and get back to the mechanism. Once you are able to cross it after having the constellation bit, you're going to want to proceed over to the right side, and the start of the right path is going to contain the next collectible of this set of collectibles. So make sure you grab that, and this is going to put us at 11, leaving us with 3 left. So make sure you grab it right here in this hallway. So after you take care of that one, we're going to then head further out to the right, which is going to take us back outside. There's going to be this incline that's going to take us up, and then we're going to need to turn to the left to get back into the mechanism room. Just like before, there aren't going to be any collectibles pertaining to this achievement in this part. So long story short, you're going to do this little puzzle that's going to result in you getting the last constellation bit in order to get to the highest point of the mechanism room. So make sure you take care of that. You should be able to figure it out on your own. Thankfully, there aren't going to be any mementos during this part, so you are just going to go straight for the constellation bit, and then we're going to get back into the mechanism room, taking the lower path down. So just make sure you retrace your steps and then take this hallway back. Once you have all of the constellation bits, you should be able to get further up. So head to the middle balance beam, and then make sure you take that up to the platform, and then you should be able to jump straight up and slot the constellation bits, and that is going to allow you to jump higher up. So make sure you have the constellation bridge built, and then we're going to take this thing going up to the left. As soon as you get off of it, you're going to have the next collectible right here, right as you get off of it. So make sure you take care of this one, and that's going to be number 12, leaving us with a couple left. So we're going to take the staircase to our left, and that's going to put us back outside. Then we're going to need to take the set of slopes up, so just make sure you follow along the diagonals right here. Once you get to this level where you can see the windmill fan, you're going to want to go to the right into this room, and as you can see right here, the last 2 collectibles are going to be right in this room. So make sure you ground and pound both of them, and that's going to be number 13, and then finally number 14. Once you have all 14 smashed, you should be good for this achievement. There it is. This one's going to be for 55 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.